Hi, I'm Paddy an award-winning author and essayist. My book, Building Tomorrow, Averting Environmental Crisis with a New Economic System, was published last year and was described by Rupert Read as a treasure trove of ideas for practical change makers, and by Jeremy Lent as a book that truly helps us identify and travel the pathways of deep transformation towards an ecological civilization. The basis of my thinking is that the current global systems, including the economic, political, agricultural, and energy systems, are fundamentally at odds with the long-term success of humanity and the rest of life on Earth. Such success must include allowing all people to live fulfilling lives, maintaining a stable biosphere, and regenerating the living world. To do this, we need to create new systems that will allow us to flourish for hundreds of years into the future. And building such systems is perhaps the most important work of this century. And I'm trying to work out how we can do this with a initial focus on the economic system. Now, in terms of understanding how we can do this, and then of course we need to implement it, or at the same time we need to implement it as well. But in terms of understanding how to do it, there are three main areas. First of all, understanding what the new systems should look like. So what kind of systems that we can hopefully have in place by the second half of this century, for example, can allow us and future generations to flourish along with the living world into the distant future. The second is to plot a practical and realistic route from here to there. And this has to take into account both the risks and the opportunities for transformation that will be caused by the intensifying climate crisis and ecological crises. And the third thing is to understand what we can do now to initiate and accelerate the needed transformation, and then, of course, put it into action as well. And in the last year, since publishing the book, I've been developing my thinking and writing essays about the third part of this, what the new systems should look like that we need to build. And my book is on the third part, the practical things we can do now, as I say, specifically to transform the economic system. And the focus of the book is 6 organizational technologies, which are processes and institutions and systems that we use to organize society. And these 6 technologies are being developed and implemented by pioneering experts. And they each transform a key element of the economic system, such as our societal economic goal and how businesses are defined. The book's full of practical real-world examples that show how these technologies are already being implemented at a small scale and can be implemented at a much bigger scale. And they also show the positive impacts these technologies can have. So in the talk, I'll describe some of these technologies to explain how we can create a positive systemic revolution in the 21st century.